to rotate through CT spawn. If they go aggressive on catwalk, it drags him away from mid. The one thing I will say that's changed is Device and Kerrigan are willing to play aggressively with the AWP towards middle.
But do we feel like that's going to be an issue going into this one? I feel like they're not going to be playing a traditional game we normally see.
No, I'm just saying. But you're right. Against this team, it might not be as much of an issue.
I feel like they'll just be doing similar to what we saw VP earlier, just pushing up towards middle, pushing short, pushing B tunnels, all sorts of stuff. I don't think it'll be a traditional game in that sense. I think there'll be a lot of aggression. And a lot of people call that disrespect, but I feel like it's just almost smart play when you know you're better players across the board and finding those first frags and getting inside the heads of the players there. That can be a very effective strategy just to lock down these lesser teams.
Well, the knife not favorable for Torpedo. Oh, Dupree, he's got some shadow daggers.
Shadow.
Nope, there's only one of those in the world. They're not them.
I thought there was 10 at one point.
No, that was Richard Lewis making things up.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Not the first time. No specific reference. I just, you know,
yeah, sure.
The option was there.
So we do go into Astralis. We'll be starting on the CT side here on Dust 2. And Torpedo, after taking a battering on Cash, looking to rectify what happened there and hopefully have a better showing on this one. Did get 6 rounds in the end. I'd say it's a respectable scoreline, but after the first half, it looked like it was only going in one direction. Managed to pick up the second pistol. Let's see if they can pick up the first here as we go into the pistol round. It's going to be Astralis. 4 sets of armor, Zipex on the kit, looking like they'll be doing a boost up towards short. Just one player in the form of Dupree, and it's 5 sets of armor actually for Torpedo, so they're going to be going for a straight up rush B here, man.
Dink, though, goes into Device immediately. He's got to play his angles and try and find counter damage. He can't do it. And just like that, Cajun B is going to get taken down to 19. So things not looking good for Astralis on this B hold so far. Although they are quick on the rotation, it's Dupree and Cajun B. They're going to battle through the tunnels. They're going to have to act quickly, though, because they've already lost Kerrigan. It's just they that remain. And Zipex is trying to buy space and time. Dupree's got one. Zipex spots the cross inside the doorway, but again, just trying to distract. Like Dupree get in position. He's found one. He's found 2. He's looking for the 3rd. He kills his teammate instead.
It's not going to matter though because the full retake comes in. That's after Astralis dropped the first 2 frags as well. The first B rush coming in from Torpedo looked very strong indeed. They get the kill onto Device. It looked like they had that round tied up. But the problem is when you have 5 sets of armor, you've got nothing to hold off the CTs whatsoever. No smokes within the doors or window, no Molotovs, and you're just kind of hoping the Glocks work out for you. I'd prefer they kind of maybe swarm the tunnels and lock down that area, but they were so set on the bomb side there, just getting retaken. And unfortunately for them, Astralis capitalize. Bomb is planted though, so they obviously get the AKs next round. They will be taking a light investment of PT50s going into this one, trying to plant once again. But this is where it begins, and that aggression's coming in towards the top of middle with the sewing machine. It's going to be Cajun B kicking things off.
Oh, you've gone away from the nerf gun. You adapted mine. I like it. Thank you so much. As Cajun B is going to get 2 with it. Money, baby.
Yeah, money all over the place here. As Decent is the last player to remain. And he's top of middle with the PT50. Unable to find one so far. Maybe able to find one here, but it's Device that shuts him down. 2-0. And another technical round for Astralis there, not dropping a single kill. And it goes to 2-0. But here we go. The AKs will be coming out now for the Swedish squad. But an AWP has come out for Cajun B. So we do talk about the Device being the AWP here, but maybe they're happy just to kind of let Cajun B go back to his old role up the card and start having a good time again.
Here you go. Go do it once.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and then you're never doing it again.
Bit of a failed flash there, but it's not going to matter too much. But let's see what Torpedo can do. They have got 1 smoke grenade and flashbangs and a HE. So in terms of the tactical game, they don't really have many options here. Just finding frags with these AKs. Device towards the B bomb. So with the UMP, smoking out the terrorists for now as they adjust themselves back towards lower B. He made himself towards long doors, seeing if he could find anything there, but decides to fall back. Cajun B in the long corner, seeing if he can help his teammate out, basing in some shots. But Torpedo still need to work out how they approach the situation. Atta's the player with the smoke grenade. He's going up towards short right now.
Melee inside the B tunnels as well. Smoke out on the approach to B. It's Device and Kerrigan. So with Cajun staying on the AWP, it kind of throws to the wind what I said as well about swapping out the site and leaving Device and Dupree together because it's Dupree out toward long. So it's not exactly the classic TSM era Dust 2. It's still got some hybrid adaptations to it, but Cajun B, he's got the shot with the AWP. He's found the first one. Zipic's going to go traditionally back down towards CT spawn and watch for the drop. However, the drop is successful. It's melee with 2, and suddenly Cajun B has to come up large. Device instead will find the man who's done most of the damage, and Cajun does find 1 further frag, but 1 versus 3 bomb goes down. Molotov slightly late on the case, so it's 19 HP still for Downey. He actually hits Device as soon as he jumps up. So he's going to buy himself some space.
Yeah, could do something with it. That smoke definitely helps. They're going to not Don't really know what he's up to right now. Both CT players coming from the A ramp as well. Bomb's not in the best position for them, but the fake defuse does come in. They know he has to face at some point. He can't just sit there in his time right now. And at this point, it's actually getting a little bit scary for them, but there it is. Finally, KGB does find a final kill, and the easy defuse comes in. He'll go back and pick up his AWP, but they do something with that. He managed to take down 3 kills, and Device giving his head away from that jump from CT does get dropped as well, but ultimately Torpedo will be onto another partial buy here. They get a bomb down for some extra cash, but the orb make it a double actually. It's going to be Device and KGB wielding those weapons.
The Eagles all around for the T side. No one staying in T-spawn to try and shoot them through the doorway, and Darty going to go on a lurk. Look at Dupree, though. He's already up middle. He's already around the corner. He's spotted one already. That's an easy shot behind the barrel. Cajun's going to take down Darty, who tried to walk out behind Dupree. And he just does everything.
That was naughty from Dupree. Straight out there. Very crisp headshots out from the AK, just showing that he is not here to mess around. And that's very, very nice indeed. Round number 5. Surely the orb's coming out from Ali now. He has picked it up, and this is a chance for them to get back into this one. Need to see what they can do here, but it has been a very aggressive game from the TT so far. 4-0, and Ali holding towards T-spawn. Seeing if anyone will face him yet, but Carrigan towards those mid doors. Won't be pushing through just yet. Just sending out for any footsteps in lower B.
No watching for the push this time. 2 players watching down toward middle. Male's got the op around the corner and is going to spot toward the doors. The Device with one of the ops was waiting. He's found Male with the opening pick finally for Torpedo to try and work with.
Yeah.
Bomb drop back out toward long, decent. Still anchoring that down. It would seem that it was a reasonable default setup, but Cajun B's going to get a kill back the other direction, and suddenly they're reconsidering their options on the Torpedo side. No one really pushing right now from Astralis, showing patience as Kerrigan. He'll watch the tunnels. Zipix inside of the B door, so there is a loose mid-control setup right now from Astralis that gives room for potential B splits. And Zipix is going to have to decide how he wishes to approach. He lets Kerrigan try and go with an AWP down toward middle, and then he watches on the tunnels with the rifle. They assume to be the better positions. They think that damage will be more applicable then, and it's going to be Molly that finally gets back in with one, but Dupree's already rotated over. That was actually a reasonable call to get the AWP. That way they can stay in B, they can still watch middle, and they get the rifle in the closer quarters angle of the tunnel.
Well, they did find the first kill once again there. Torpedo goes down to that 5 and 4. They went for the B split, but Zipex and Device is holding very strong indeed. Zipex with a very aggressive hold towards the tunnel, does find 2, and then the round just falls apart from that point. You can see the aggression continues once again. Carrigan made his way towards lower B. Not pushing up middle this time. Down he is going to make his way towards tunnels as well, but you just see this kill is just going in Carrigan's favor. And there it is. That's the shot. Down, he takes him down. And now Dupree maybe getting a little bit overzealous there. He gets off by decent.
Zipix flashing himself back around the corner. He'll be the one up long this time. It's Cajun B beside him, and Kerrigan running back up the ramp toward the A site. Very low HP for Kerrigan. 1, in fact, as he goes for the reface, and it's Malley to get the kill, but look at Cajun B putting him back to that position. It's paying dividends right now. Malley goes for the bomb plants, and there we go. Thank you very much, Device.
A desperate plan there from Malley, trying to get anything out of that round they could, but jumping orb headshot, why not, onto the bomb plants, and it gets denied. 6-0 now. Astralis keeping the pressure on from the first map here, looking very aggressive and very confident indeed. The double orb setup still running very strong for them, and it's going to be an orb coming out. There it is, through the door, headshot of the Carrigan, and now will they go for the full-on B rush here? Not going to be committing straight away. It's going to be Device trying to rectify the situation, pushing off towards short and watching towards lower B right now.
Excellent pick. Once more, they have the opening kill, but once more, they give it away. Device, he finds Adder and slips back up catwalk into safety. Dupree is going to cover off doorway. Good crossfire positions. No one anchoring it long at this point in time, though, is decent. And Darty, if they elect to, could walk out and start to establish an approach onto the A site. They would still be confronted by those on catwalk when they did arrive. So it's not like it's the easiest situation just because there's a looser hold on that choke point. Smoke again on the doorway. Smoke in front of Zipix, who's going to get clever and try and hold for flashes and rush through, but it's Dupree who finds the kill instead on Male.
That's through the mid doors. And that's the AWP dropped as well. So 3 players remain for the Swedish side. Torpedo trying to work out if they have any options here. Bomb is still down towards lower B, and Zipex just relentless here, still towards short. Not backing down anytime soon. He's going to be backed up by Device as well. We have got a very low HP player, Darty. And he's going to go for the face here, but gets his head completely taken off there by Zipex, and then goes down to a 4-on-2. Bomb still down in lower B. Decent will recover it, but what can he really do in this situation?
Oh, shoulder showing Kerrigan, or rather, excuse me, Cajun, just enough to get the shot. He's got the lineup as well in the second player on approach. The last player for Torpedo, it's decent. Remember, they got the opening pick in this through the mid doors and could find nothing beyond that. Impressive stuff from Astralis. Cajun B adds to his total.
It's the same old storyline, isn't it? They get that first pick and then unable to do anything with it. It's rectified very quickly, and here's the pause coming in from Torpedo. Very similar scenes to what we saw on Cash. I think it literally was 7-0 on Cash when they took the pause last time. Muddy's not fantastic. They definitely have enough to buy AKs and maybe a couple of Tech 9s, but still, this is bringing true to exactly what we saw on Cash.
I think it was 8-1.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they got around it. It was 7-0. And then
Oh, yeah, you're right. The first one was on the eco.
Yeah. They came back and actually won after the pause. That was the first round.
You could be right.
And then it went to 8-1 after that.
You are right.
Of course I'm right.
No, I think it was 8-0 then.
Maybe, but still, the point was they didn't have a round.
I just don't want to let you be right.
Okay. Anyway. 7-0 Astralis, as predicted, just relentless, pushing at every single position, finding frags all over the map. And we'll see who's stepping up right now. Dupree has 9 frags, and Cajun B, like I said, back in his AWP role, has got 12 as well, holding that car position towards A, and is completely landing every single shot he fires, it seems. Have a look at the buy from Torpedo. Just taking some time to work out how they're going to approach this situation. As I said, could get AKs and armor, would have a lack of utility, but considering what they're up against, like the AWPs of Cajun and Device, looks like he's actually gone back down to an M4, which is interesting considering how much work he was doing with the AWP. I'm not sure what Torpedo can bring. It's going to be, is there a partial buy? They've got Mali, who's invested into a Tech 9 and head armor. He's only left himself $1,000. Yeah,
but the rest have enough to go full on. Should they elect to? There you go, 3 AKs.
So they are going all in.
And it's a Tech 9 for Darte, which means that, or Darty. Why do I go Darte? It's like Joe Dirt, he adds an E on the end of it. It's Joe Dirte. But he goes for the Tech 9. This gives him more utility, so look for an execution play based off Darty to try and support those with the rifles. Fast play from Astralis, mind you. Flash goes through. Zipex has already lined up the angle, but Downey's got 2 in turn. He's going to burn alive, though. He overstays his welcome inside the flames. And 3 versus 3. Cajun B back on top of the A platform. Flash goes out. Won't spot the player dropping in toward the pit. He may have, but he's got the angle locked anyway.
I think he did spot him just about as he dropped down to the pit. There you can see he's just ready for a head to show its presence there in the pit. But
the gopher in the hole.
Yeah, something like
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, all of that. Love all that.
Thanks, Henry.
Time is ticking away now. The rest of the terrors will be making their way towards shore. That's going to be decent at it, but look at Device. He's flanked his way in towards the B tunnels. Calling he has that aggro. He could actually find the heads out of them before they make the way towards short, and it's going to be Carrigan gets the first frag. Takes down Mali. Last 2 players. Cajun B is going to deal with them. Gets the first, and knows where the second is as well. There it is. Simple shots.
Very well done, and you're dead right. They knew he was in there because he flashed Kerrigan in, who picks up only his 2nd kill. It's not like I'm even calling him out. He hasn't needed to do much. Cajun and Dupree have been carrying most of the weight.
Cajun with 15 kills and 1 death so far, looking incredibly strong right now. Just hitting everything that's coming his way. Torpedo now back on towards the Tech 9s. It's going to be aggression, of course, from Device, pushing straight out towards middle, looking for any frags. And Torpedo probably know he's doing it. They just have no way of shutting it down. They're going to be facing bomb drop. He finds the first kill, and he's able to get out as well.
Device going to line up one more down mid. No one at the top of it, so he's got free reign, needs to go for the reload, runs quickly toward the corner and jumps desperately to stay alive. He'd committed to it at that point in time, and now it's Cajun who has to hit the up-close shot, tries to time it, goes to the pistol, and he's just barely going to get decent. And Zipex, all the while, walks down catwalk. He'll be able to support. Down he goes, and it's down just Male against 3. Male's going to find at least 1. Started off with a pot flash that goes down against Zipex. He still has the bomb, but completely limited in his options to B tunnels, except for this, which I like with a minute left on the clock. And I think Dupree's going to consider this option and just get in a better position in mid to spot it.
2 versus 1. Mane has 50 seconds and the bomb as well, but he's going to get spotted crossing, I think, by Dupree. He's looking towards T-spawn right now. And as the cross, he did actually get a little bit of a vision on towards him there, but Mali actually quite clever here. I was going to say he gets back towards B very quickly. That could have been it, but decides to go towards suicide instead. Agent B going to be aware of this situation, does spot the smoke, and there it is. Simple kill at the end. I'd have preferred Mali just to go back towards B and go for the little fake there, but didn't really work out that way. 9-0 now in favour of Astralis. This is looking pretty grim. And as we go into round number 10, they have got tons of cash now, Torpedo. They have the AWP once again. Let's see what they can do. Like I said, they have been great getting those first picks. It's just they don't have to do anything with them once they find it.
Dirty. 0-9 right now, much like the score. Perhaps that's the key. Darty finds a frag, they'll find a round. Wishful thinking, Henry G.
That's what it's all about.
You're the most negative person I know.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Downey gonna try and walk toward B site. This time it's Device off angle, getting aggressive, almost impatient with the AWP. Finds the first pick. This puts him in an angle though that's very easy to be rushed. So Kerrigan has to come over and support. The flash is gonna blind him up. That means Device goes down. Kerrigan's in an open angle. He's off above and elevated to the crosshair of Adder. The rotations are swift. Not quite so swift to catch off the Molotov. Better still is Decent. Gonna walk through middle, catch out Cajun B late on the rotate, flashed around the corner, but the stack, it's Dupree to find Decent, and that leaves it to a 2 versus 2. A late plant, and Adder on 6 HP. Needs to try and find safety, some solace in the site, as Mali's gonna come back in strictly due to that reason and get the AWP in a more viable position. However, if he'd stayed in tunnels, he might have been able to confront Dupree sooner. Who's gonna time this? He's gonna walk out, and Mali, he's still not even considered that this is a possibility. They still think this is gonna be at the front of the site, and therefore it's Zipix. Having Dupree there to push him into his vision to get both kills. It's very well done from Astralis.
The thing is as well, that's because Decent gave the call. They're doing a stack outside B. They're both definitely coming from outside B. Don't have to worry about tunnels, but Dupree was very quick to rotate over, and as you saw, Mali wasn't expecting that whatsoever. So another promising round. Not meant to be this time for Torpedo. 10 plays 0 now. And was once again getting himself in a winnable situation, but is unable to cross over the finish line there. So go bring back to the double up setup, boosting towards short once again. Going to be Cajun B. I think, was that going to be Device as well? There's just going to be one going up there. That's going to be Dupree. He's looking to find more frags here towards the top of middle. Pushing short. Darty is waiting for him, trying to get his first frag of the game. Here it comes.
I believe Darty. I believe Darty. I believe Darty. It's Mali instead. And that nade's going to kill Darty. Not quite. Either way. Still sits in a 5 versus 4. Device spotting above the smoke and flames and thunder and lightning. Let's spot one up toward the barrels at mid. Doesn't land the shot, mind you, but it's information garnered. He'll fall back inside of the B site. And Cajun now will sit upon the catwalk with a tighter angle to try and hold from anyone who dare jump up toward the Xbox and approach the corner. Can't quite see the Xbox, but has position on it. Molotov as well will discourage any activity toward it and pretty much force Torpedo to try and rush it toward mid. Downey, meanwhile, though, has gone through the smoke. It's the left and the right, which means they can push in towards CT. He'll now hold to try and get this cat play to unfold in their favor, as Zipix is going to sit on the ramp.
Cajun B stepping up massively again, and Kerrigan gets 2 frags there again. The Torpedo making a competitive case to himself, but Device steps up with another massive shot and leaving Decent in another horrible situation. He needs to find the bomb. He's out of position and out of time with the looks of things. Kerrigan takes him down, and it comes into 11 plays 0. And what can you say about that one, Matt? It just seems like every single time they get themselves to the winnable situation, someone steps up from Astralis and gets himself into another winnable play. 11 plays 0 now, and it's going to be another force buy from Torpedo. 3 AKs, 2 Tech 9s.
Why not?
And I think this one is getting out of control now. It might have got past the point in the return. I hate to say it. You hate to see it happen.
We hate to see it. Device rotates over toward B relatively early because he needs to help out. He's got 2 kills, 1 burn, 1 nade. Hasn't even fired a bullet yet. He's got 2 on the board. It's Kerrigan that adds a 3rd. Device now with the AWP as well is going to try and open up this last remaining, when I say last remaining, second last remaining player. As Mali's just waiting for this flank to come in from Dupree. Eventually it will. He just needs to be patient.
He's going to kill out of this. There's 1. And he might be able to get a double. But he's going to be flashed off for now. They're going to be aware of his situation and his position. They're going to be pincering him. And fire definitely doesn't help. He has to go for a face now, and he does get punished in the end.
Bye-bye.
By Device. And there it is. Another round. This went for a straight up B rush there, trying to mix things up, I guess. Double nades coming in, completely wreck them as they come into the site. Actually 2 kills found straight away before they even made themselves into the bomb site. And we enter round number 13. And Once again, not really that much cash to play with, so Galil's AKs, a Deagle on Atta, and we'll see what they can do as we go into round number 13.
So double op set up again as Cajun B out toward long, flash over, doesn't care, Darty down already. Reasonable start once more, and Dupree blind, but has the courage to walk toward the pit. Now he can walk off and cover that position toward the dumpster. And Mali's gonna get naded, flashed, Molotov, you name it. I don't even think he's aware that he's on fire. Did it reach that far? It may not have, because he gets away from it. He's still alive somehow in all of that, and he's actually got decent to support and trade against Dupree, who does finally put him down.
Still the man advantage in favor of Astralis here. 4 plays 3. Atta, Decent and Downey remain. They are in position towards long 8. Downey rotating back over to try and help them out here, but I'm just not sure what the option is. The device does spot the player towards T-spawn. Downey is aware, but hasn't actually crossed now. Will make his way over. They need to find another frag here to have any sort of footing into this round. The device rotating back to the correct spot. Cajun B on the A bomb site. Should be able to find one with that flashbang helping his teammate out, but it's a double kill. The collateral comes in, and Device takes them down and secures the round once again. Just Downey remains with the bomb in hand. Position given away now. Device wants to get the third. He knows he's on form right now, not missing anything it seems. And 30 seconds remain, and this is just brutal.
Downey the last alive. Device having 2 with 1 bullet, tries to find the last remaining player. Doesn't land it on the first approach, but now that he's in the open, the repeat will allow it. 13 to the goose egg. Henry, I dare say it, Thorn might actually have a chance at being correct.
What, it is 16-1?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you might be right there.
I think he might be right there, not me.
Well, I think you're right about him being right. How about that?
That's a good point.
Anyway, we go into round number 14. They're going to be on a partial buy. Tech 9, Deagles. Bit of utility, but Device pushing through the smoke, of course. Oh, I thought he was going to nail that shot, but a rare miss from him. He's still going to be committed, though. He's not going to be backing out just yet. There it is. Going to be falling back after the flashbang comes in. And towards lower B. And we'll see what the terrorists can do with this one. Finally have to see these back, but look at Carrigan straight away, pushing into upper B, and going to be coming in and being a thorn in Torpedo's side here. As they're looking like they want to focus towards mid and short.
Has the drop position covered. Shot, no damage, but information gathered. Falls down towards CT. Nade off as well to try and add additional damage. Carrigan's already pushed through B tunnels. Device aggressively tries to push through mid. They're going to actually catch him off, and Carrigan's going to get caught. So Mali with the kill leaves Dupree in a 1-on-3. Damage significant against both Mali and Downey, but a little bit of an overextension from Device may have cost them in this particular round.
Well, Dupree definitely will be going for it. They've got an abundance of cash here, so why not? He does actually manage to land a headshot. Look how low the terrorists are here. Just 1 bullet on either of them would secure the round, but Dupree's pretty low as well. It would be a bit of a throw for them to give him this, or even have an opportunity to find some frags here. This is set up and cover each other off. As soon as he kills one, there needs to be an instant refrag here. I'm not really sure what he can do in this situation. Bomb ticking away as well. On the first one, this is it, starting. And he's going to be flashing it and going for it now. It's actually a really good flash of the player on the bomb side there. And he's going to give the position away of one, but the bomb should be too far gone at this stage. Surely, Matt. Surely, there it is. Torpedo arrive.
They do arrive, 13-1.
The crowd are loving it as well.
Better late than never? Or better never than late?
You tell me.
Never late is better.
True. But that's not the case this time. As we go into the final round. Number 15. Obviously, money available. Once again, Mali through the door, finds Device. Headshot there, 5-on-4. Can they get the 13-2? Literally would be the same scoreline we saw on Couch after very similar results.
Absolutely. Now we saw them get that pick before and not transfer the round. It's Cajun B once more out toward the car. He's going to find Darty on the cross. Smoke on CT, let Zipix dance within it, and it's also the rotation coming out early from Dupree. He's already in toward the CT spawn. Carrigan very quick on the flank as well. Is going to walk up behind. He's got one more. Downey's gone. The bomb's been dropped. They have to commit onto this position, and Zipix is going to get at her through the smoke. It's all on Mali. No one even watching long. They don't need to. They've done the damage elsewhere.
There's one player remaining now. This is going to be a 14-1. There's no choice but to face, and there it is. An absolute dominate half from Astralis there. 14 plays 1. Just so aggressive. Pushing in is completely outclassing them on every part of the map. Unfortunately, for Torpedo, we expected more of a showing than this, but it's going to be occasionally finishing on 22 frags, just locking down like a turret on that A-bomb site. And doesn't seem to miss whatsoever. So you'd assume Torpedo are considering their options here. what can they really do? If they don't win the pistol, that's GG. They need to find something here. Looks like they may be boosting towards shorts. They are going to be fighting all they can here. Mali facing towards middle, but we'll have a look what Astralis have got up their sleeves. 3 players towards lower B, and it will be a little bit of a confrontation towards short right now.
Yeah, Adder and Downey not quite around the corner just yet, but they do have their attention fixed where the action was coming from, and Adder manages to find the first kill. It's answered back immediately by Dupree. That's also gone away as Darty, slow to get started in this game, is going to make his impact known in the pistol. And he has to hold off the B tunnel. 2 players about to face him, using the crouch glitch against the box. Gets another kill as well. Dupree's gone. And Zipix is busy and occupied right now toward middle. Adder's doing damage and keeping him busy. Device has to go back, and they have to work together on this. They have to try and, at the very least, get one on entry followed by a trade if they want any chance to make this work. Device is actually going to go beyond that. He's going to rotate back over toward Cat instead.
That's definitely looking very promising for Torpedo here. 4 and 2. The bomb still yet to be planted or make his way onto a bomb site right now. Decent flashbang coming in. He's going to lock Torpedo out for a couple of seconds, but there's a headshot. This could start going wrong, but there it is. Decent does manage to take down Device, and he gets the double as well. So very similar scenes to what we saw on Cash as well. They managed to get the pistol here, and they did string a few rounds together. Managed to get 4 before it all fell apart. Let's see what they can do here. I'm assuming that Astralis will force buy into this. The Desert Eagles, Tech 9s, and they have got the head armor as well. We'll have a look at the Torpedo by UMPs, Famous, and a P90. So still a dangerous round considering the form Astralis are in right now. Let's see what they can bring to the table. 3 players for the CTs heading towards long, 2 towards B. Middle is open for now. And that could be a heavy area of confrontation. Zipix is showing presence towards long. He's got the bomb as well, and Device makes his way towards short.
Dupree's already out middle. Dodges that flash well. In fact, as he hears it bounce off the wall, he's going to get Darty instead with the deagle. That starts off well. And as that's all transpiring, Device gets good position on Catwalk. Tech 9, not exactly the best gun to go for distance, but his teammates have better plans. They've got plans to walk in toward B. It's a slaughter, though. Downey and Decent each picking up a frag, and although the flash blinds up the ladder, it's actually going to be Cajun B with 2. I thought it was only going to be 1 and traded, so it goes much better than I expected. Bomb's going to get planted off of this. Mali's going to swap over guns and grab the UMP. But there's no kits picked up on either of the 2 remaining players.
Indeed, and they don't only have 1 flashbang to play with as well. They have got the advantage of pincering from both sides of the map, but what's it going to matter when a headshot like that comes in? Dupree completely punishes Mali now, and that should be the round over. But Atta has other ideas. Gets the first, gets a second, but it's not going to be enough. Dupree of a stellar round there. Finds 3 kills total, but that shot towards tunnels was absolutely sensational. 15 plays 2 now, and obviously Torpedo have no choice but to buy into this one. This is a series point for Astralis. Looking like they'll be booking themselves a place in the semi-finals now. Torpedo will be buying up scouts, CZs, and 5.7s, but I'm not really sure what they can really do with this. They'll find that first kill. It's going to be damage inflicted onto Mali from Device to open things up.
Oh, and I thought he might get it on that second jump shot. They tag each other. Mali goes to 21, Device down to 15. But Cajun's already walked through the tunnels and gotten close enough, so Device can find information on another peek. And relay that to Cajun. He'll be able to walk out with the AK. He's going to go on his own. He takes down Adder just as simply as that. That's one of the 2 scouts gone. And the push on the Catwalk, it's already been spotted. Not only that, Dupree's doing damage on the A side itself. That'll completely lock out Decent. No chance for escape, and it's all on Darty. He'll get 1 against Kerrigan, but let's not hold our breath. Bomb's way back in T-spawn. There's no need to even go get it at this point. Darty dancing in the smoke is going to try and get away. Cajun get it. 16-2 Astralis. Absolutely body Torpedo in 2 straight maps.
Yeah, we thought that aggressive game would be coming in the first half when Astralis was CT, and did it deliver. Cajun B stepping up massively, finding his old home towards long A card, is hitting every single shot there, and Dupree having an absolute field day as well. They lose the pistol in the second half, but the Desert Eagles come in and prevail as well. Very interesting scenes from them, and showing what kind of form they're in right now. Obviously against lesser opponents, but in terms of pure aim and synergy they're displaying right now, that can't be denied right now.
Well, that said, it's a pretty straightforward matchup, it has to be said. I'm sure there's going to be a few things said nonetheless, but Cajun goes back to the traditional op position. They go nuts, like you said. It wasn't going to be what we've seen as of late. They were just going to have fun with it. 16-2, 2 maps straight. Kerrigan even having a little bit of fun on the stage. And with that, we're going to take a short commercial break, as always, and join back in with Tarzan and the Jungle Boys.